I will say that this is my escape from reality, and my sanity matters most. So right here, right here, we get to decide, what we give reference to. We get to decide what matters most to us, especially within our hobby, within our safe haven. So let us all do our part. Let us empower one another. Let us be unified, come together as one, especially in this hobby. No matter the skin tones, that's what make us unique. That's what make us us. That's the makeup of us, pretty much. Let's just love each other differences and just continue to love one another and continue to enjoy this hobby and have fun in this hobby. And I know somebody did ask me, and they didn't ask in a negative way. They just asked, when are you going to get your chocolate? When you going to get you a chocolate baby? So just know that I do have somebody that will be doing me a chocolate baby, but that'll be next year, y'all. Like I said, I ball on the budget, so that'll be next year, you guys. But it will be coming, and I love all my babies, no matter the skin tone. I just love all of my dolls. So yeah, welcome to my Bella Blessing. I am Lynn in front of the camera, and this is a Reborn Art Doll. And Silicone. Yes, a Reborn Art Doll and Silicone channel, and I give you the ins and out of my reborn hobby. So come on in and see what we got going on today. All right, y'all, as promised, it's Bella. It's Bella. Yes, I got baby Bella on here for today. But first, let's get into this. Let me just get into my turban and the t-shirt that I am wearing. This is just a 6th generation t-shirt. It has my grandmother picture on there with her date of birth and the day that she transitioned. So I am rocking this because we did celebrate 100 years about 3 years ago, and we all wore our t-shirts and we just celebrated her life. And she is truly where I got my doll collecting dolls from. I truly believe it is in the genes, because I tell you, my grandmother, she used to collect dolls. She also used to collect teddy bears and those sorts of things. And so I can go right into my chat on today. But first, let me just share Bella with y'all again, because this could be considered her day one of the 7-day challenge. Y'all, she is the sweetest. She is wearing this little hat. She had to have on a hat too, because mommy rocking her turban. So she had to have on her little hat that says miracle, because she is truly a miracle. As you know, she is a preemie. So yeah, and she was beautifully done by Monda over at First Time Reborn Mom. Y'all go check out her channel. So I absolutely adore her. I'm going to just pull her out of this just so you can see her real fast. And we're going to get right into the chat, because it is a long overdue chat. But look at these little legs, y'all. And look at those little feet. Look at the little reddish feet. I love for her legs to be out, her little feet to be out. I really, really do. But she is just such a cuddle bug. So let's get ready to get into this chat. Okay. Spring Flower had a chat about, let me share these pictures with you all. Then we're going to come right back. But I want to share these pictures. Okay, so Spring Flower did a chat about Black Girl and White Doll. So this is a long overdue chat that I actually had a conversation with my dolly friend, my Quita. We discussed this about just, my collection. And let me back it up a minute. First off, I want to make sure that my words are seasoned correctly, because a lot of times I can't articulate what I'm really trying to get across. So I hope that my words come out the right way that I want them to come out. But I want to just piggyback off of the video that Spring Flower did. She did that video about the black girl and white dolls. As you can see, growing up, I had both black and white dolls. You saw when I was sleeping in the picture here. Saw that when I was sleeping, and I had a little white doll in my bed. When I was riding the bike, I had a white doll, but I also had black dolls as well growing up. So in our household, we didn't deal with the whole, oh, you have to have a black doll. I will say that children learn what they live. And what I mean about that is, if you implement that a child can only play with a black doll, then he or she may grow up thinking that, oh, I can only play as in physical attraction, you know, and communicating, then I can only talk to a black person because I am black. My collection is very diverse. When it comes to my dolls, I tend to gravitate towards the dolls that pull on my heartstrings, regardless of the color of the doll. I'm not looking at color. I'm looking at if I truly love this doll, if I like this doll, because I will tell you that my love language is totally different. Everybody don't like the same things. Everybody may not go for the same likeness when it comes to a particular doll, and I get that. I truly understand the whole representation. It matters, because it truly does. But at the end of the day, what matters most is how you feel on the inside with yourself. You can raise a child to only have black dolls to represent themselves or the color of their skin, but if it's not embedded within them to love themselves and to love others and to treat others with love and kindness and respect, then regardless of the color of the doll that they had growing up or the doll that they play with, they will not exemplify that type of love and relationship or communication when they're out there in the world. The God made all types of people. There's all types of people that makes up this world, and we all have to be in this world together. So we have to learn to, you know, navigate through this world together, regardless of the color of our skin. So I will say that I have a doll that was made out of the likeness of my granddaughter, the doll that has the cleft lip, because you guys know that my granddaughter was born with cleft lip and cleft palate, heart disease, and heart failure, and a lot of more other complications. And I wanted her to have a doll in her likeness. So that's why I do know that it matters to have a doll that looks like you. But to say that, oh, a little black girl can't play with a white doll, to me, we should not have to be, and not saying that I ever have been, but I'm just basically saying that I don't think anybody should be criticized with the type of doll that they collect or the color of doll that they collect, because that's the thing about this hobby. There's so many different varieties. There's so many different type of dolls that you can collect, and that's the good thing about this hobby. And that's why I love Spring Flower saying, she said, your dolls your way, because it's your dolls. You collect the way that you want to collect. And as far as me, I always say I give you the ins and out of my Reborn hobby, because this is my hobby. And also my whole channel name is My Bella Blessing, because it's my beautiful blessing. I choose to share my beautiful blessing with all of you all. And I do know I have a very diverse collection. Like, all of my dolls are different in a sense. And when I say different, I mean, I have an Asian doll, which is Amaya. You guys saw her in my last video. I have a darkest skin tone. I think my darkest skin tone baby, it would be Zion. and he has the afro, and he can also get braids. And then I have Magnolia, she's my standing dark girl. And then I have the replica of my grandbaby, and then I got Bella, my preemie here, which goes into my first ever reborn, was a preemie. And when I got her, all I saw was my daughter. Like, I didn't see anything else. I saw my daughter when I got that particular doll. And I'm going to go into her posting in just a second. And then not only that, I also have Charity Faith, which is my white hair doll. If the Gabby Gale, if I wanted to, I could say, oh, Charity Faith is an albino. And I just got a variety, and I just love a variety, because within this collection, that's what makes up, you know, this whole hobby, is being able to have that variety, being able to choose the dolls that you like. So that's what I enjoy about this hobby. But I want to share with y'all Blessing. When I first got her, got her from reborns.com, and I will tell you what I got off of this. And at the end of the day, y'all, I just love dolls, period. Like, I just love dolls. All of my life, I have loved dolls. So, and I'm going to just share what is on reborns.com when I got her. It wasn't that I was out there, oh, I'm looking for a black doll, I'm looking for a white doll. I just stumbled upon a doll that pulled at my heartstrings and reminded me so much of my daughter. I mean, y'all, it was ridiculous. My youngest daughter, that is. And it says, Blessing is painted with Genesis heat set paints. She has reddish tones. She is a preemie, and they tend to be more red in color. It never said in here whether she was black, whether she was white. It just said her tones were reddish. And that's exactly how, when I gave birth to my youngest daughter, her tones were just reddish. I didn't go for anything else. So I gravitate towards love. And I do understand everything that's going on outside of this hobby, what goes on in our world today. But this here is my creative, my fun space, my escape from what goes on out there. So when I come in here, as far as my hobby is concerned, I want it to be a happy place. I want it to be a place where I can escape CNN. I can escape what's going on in NBC and ABC and all the other news channels and all the other platforms of social media. This is my place where it's my safe haven, where I love my dolls unconditionally. I have her in this because my hand has some little grease on them, so, and I don't want to get them on her, but I wanted to come on here just to share that with you all, and just to encourage you all to just collect what you enjoy, collect what you like, and just be you. There's so many beautiful dolls out there. It's me, and I trust me, let me just share this too. When I first got into the hobby, I didn't see as many dark babies, dolls, that is, dark dolls, and that I fell in love with. I'll say that. I'm not saying that there's not any out there, because I mean that was also in my price range. It got to be within my budget. Y'all know me, I ball on a budget now. So that was within my budget that I just completely fell in love with, completely fell head over heels with, and said, oh, I got to have that doll. As you all know, I have a dark skinned daughter, and I also have a lighter skinned daughter. So, and that's the good thing about this hobby. And I will say that most of my babies, besides Chance maybe, and Bella here, she's a little lighter than me, but hey, as you can see that I am on the lighter skin side, so do get babies that resemble me. I got dolls that resemble my youngest daughter, and also I just got a variety, you all. I just fully have a variety, and if a doll speaks to my heart, speak volumes, then that is the doll that I go for. Because I will say that race has defined us as a people, and not only that has it defined us, but it has also separated us. And when I say as a people, I'm talking about just humans in general. it has truly separated us. So I definitely don't want to, I want to be unified. Regardless whether I'm in this hobby or outside of this hobby, I want to just be unified because God created all of us. We all bleed, y'all. We all bleed red blood. So, and that's just where I am. That's my standpoint on it. Love has no identity. Love has no color. So I enjoy this hobby. And I'm just more concerned about people being treated with love and kindness and respect. And so I think I have covered everything I wanted to say within this video. Yeah, that's just where I'm at with it. I hope you guys, if you have anything you want to add or interject, or because I guarantee you when I end this video, I'm gonna be like, oh, I should have said this, or I should have added that. But I just wanted to give a take on my collection, my hobby, and give you the ins and out once again of my hobby and the ones that I collect. But I also have found an artist that will be doing me a darker skin tone doll. And I'm so excited about that as well, because I don't have, like I said, Zion Michael is probably my darkest baby that's in my collection besides Magnolia. And she's not a reborn, but she's an Annette Hempstead doll. So, and I have other dolls also, and also my Barbies. Oh my God, my Barbies are off the chain, y'all. Mattel, just off the chain. But yeah, that is it. But I also have Barbies. That's a whole diverse collection. But I just love being different. I love a diverse collection. I love standing out, you know, within this hobby. And that's what I just love about this hobby. You can just collect what you love, what you like. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, you guys. But remember to always live, to laugh, and to love on purpose. Love someone with the love of God, you guys. Until the next video. What we gonna do, boo? What we gonna do, boo?